Hello everybody and welcome back to Syberia. And where we left off in the previous episode, we did manage to get ourselves a hook here and this one bottle, but I still have to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. So let me just go ahead and chat with the professor. I know that the professor said something about doing a lecture, but I'm not quite sure exactly how to start him going to this lecture just yet. So let me just have a little bit of chat with him first.
Excuse me, Professor. Professor,
what can we chat with him about? Hans? Can we chat about Hans with him?
to tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent the story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Interesting. So he did tell me some stuff about Hans that we did not chat about before. So I
I'll leave you in
wonder.
peace.
Sorry?
He said something about the toy, right? The toy mammoth that we have in the train. What if I go back to the train, grab the toy, and bring it back to him? Is he gonna be able to do something with it? I wonder. Let me just skip that as I'm gonna get back to the train and grab it. Right, there we go. Made my way back to the train. Let's see if I can actually grab it. Because if I'm not mistaken, we couldn't get it out of here previously, right? Oh, we can. Huh. Alright then, well, let me just skip as I'm gonna get back to the professor and give it to him and see what he's gonna say about it. Alright, professor, hopefully this doll here is gonna unlock more things because I'm kinda a little bit stuck at the moment. Not quite sure exactly what to do next. But, let me get to the professor. Let me select the toy and give it to him. Ah, look at that, it works.
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, sorry to disturb you again. Professor, I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look.
What have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not? Yes, of course it is. How on earth did you... Oh, my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please do excuse me. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
You see? Your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are one and the same.
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear? Oh, I must waste no time. I'm off to my laboratory. I must study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very afternoon I shall deliver an impromptu lecture to my students about this very object. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend. Huh?
do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins. I will return you your doll at the end. You have my word.
There we go. Finally, we got this unlocked a little bit. Now, the thing is, he just took my doll. Of course, I cannot leave without the doll. Oh, never mind. So he also opened up this side. Interesting. Okay, so we made our way inside his laboratory, which means I'm probably going to be able to get me more things right here. Let's just investigate. Let's see what we can find. So what do we got here? Oh, is that another disc? Are you kidding me right now? Hopefully I'm going to be able to place that one inside the train and listen to it and see what that's going to say. I'm really curious. Other than this, it looks like we cannot really interact with anything else. We cannot see anything on the table here either. Let's see. I don't see anything on this side either, so let me keep on going straight up ahead. Oh, the professor is here actually. Never mind. I can't interact with anything else by the looks of it. Yeah, this kind of looks more like a classroom, right? Oh, hold up. We can interact with this. Whatever this is. So we gotta borrow something. Not sure what that is. We got some pliers. I'm hoping and guessing that those pliers are gonna be used to get me one of those eggs, right? But other than this, I think that is about everything. So this one is a Yagala Cola powder. Not sure what this is. How do I find out more about it? Yeah, I cannot really put the eye on it. This one is a Barkstaff voice cylinder and a test tube holder. Interesting. Right, in that case, can I chat with the professor maybe? Or maybe go here? No, this is just gonna take me to this side. Never mind. Alright, so the only thing we could have interacted with was this table, so I can grab those two things. In that case, let me just chat with the professor. And actually, hold up. What is that? Oh, never mind. That's the doll. Yeah, I just want to chat with him.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Kate mission help Hans Trainbird money. I mean, I don't think I want to talk about anything else just yet. I think I want to leave him do his thing here with the mammoth. And when he's going to be done, he's definitely going to call me, right? But until next time, let me just make my way outside. Let's see if I can use the tools that we just got here to do something with them, I guess. Alright, so let me keep on going through here. I think I'm gonna make my way outside completely and try to use that tool that we just got and try to get me that egg from the top of the tower. Alright, there we go. Let me go to the right side over here where the birds have been. And hopefully I can actually climb up there. Hopefully the clippers there is gonna be enough and I'm gonna be able to get me that egg. I don't know if I'm gonna need anything else though. This was quite a bit of a struggle because I had no idea what I should use to grab me that egg from the vulture here. But hopefully this is gonna work. Let's see. I mean, it should, right? Go on this side, interact with it, and now we gotta use this one to grab it. There we go, we finally got it. And I'm pretty sure that is all we need. I don't think we need anything else. Alright, well in that case, let me try now to fix up that device in the middle there of the university. Hopefully we got everything that we need. But at the same time, before I'm gonna do it, let me make my way inside the train because I did get myself a cylinder, right, from the university. Let me just see what that is all about. I feel like I do need it. Alright, let me make my way here. I'm curious if this is gonna show us a little bit of a backstory of what Hans has done here, maybe at the university when he used to be here. So let me grab this and put it in here. There we go, I knew it. Another cinematic.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
Okay, so this cylinder apparently is from Anna. She's the one that sent it to him. I'm pretty sure I don't need it yet, so she's gonna put it in there automatically. Alright, awesome. We got another one. I'm not sure if I needed that, but I'm still gonna keep on going, of course. And, of course, the train is not gonna go anywhere until I'm gonna get myself the mammoth back again. But in order to get that, I do have to probably fix up that device in the middle of the university. So let me make my way over there and try to fix it up. Let me try to figure it out. I do hope we got what we need, though. Alright, keep on climbing through here. I mean, I do have the egg, but I still feel like maybe that wheel is probably gonna be stuck. So maybe that powder that I just got, maybe that's gonna help me get it unstuck? Not 100% sure. And I cannot get enough of the look of the university here. The main entrance is just so beautiful with those mammoths and everything. Love it. Alright, let me go to the back. And interact with this. Let's see. So first of all, let me put the egg in here. There we go. And if I pull this one... Oh, it works! Never mind, it didn't need the powder. What? That was easy. Alright, what else? So this is the door that just opened. I think I'm supposed to go to the bottom there. What is this? So I gotta fix this device, but I have no idea what I'm working with. Wait, is that just a lever that I gotta pull and that's it? No way is that easy. Well, I guess I fixed it. Well, you know what this means, guys, right? This means we are gonna get ourselves the $100 that the rectors are gonna have to give us. So let me make my way to the rectors and have a little bit of a chat with them. Hopefully, it's not gonna be that difficult to get it from them. Hopefully, they are gonna give it to me, and we can finally leave this place. All right, let's see. Let me make my way back inside the rectors. I love how you can actually hear the music now as you're going through the garden here. It's so good. Right, come on over here, go to the left side and jump straight into the rector's office. Right over here. Alright, fellas, please give me the money.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
No, we don't have no problem.
A little problem. They are kept in our trains.
No. I just want to say about the money.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your university bandstand.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100, if it's not too much to ask.
Didn't I already told them about the amount
We
he
agreed
wants?
to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
There we go. I think I just got myself the money. Finally.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible.
Yep, I will. Don't worry about it. We got
Here
it.
we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock.
Already?
Thank you for...
And thank you, gentlemen.
All right, buddy. So now that we got the money, we know that we have to chat with the boats and see if they can actually move my thingy a little bit. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be enough. I'm pretty sure that even if I'm gonna give them money, we still have to raise that thing a little bit, right? So how do I fix that part? Now let's see. Yangala Cola powder. What is this? I got no clue what this is. Yeah, I really don't know what that is. So in that case, let me make my way then to the boat, give them the money, and see maybe something's gonna happen, because at the moment I'm a little bit stuck again. Maybe I'm supposed to chat with the dude at the train station and he's gonna be able to give me a key that's gonna allow me to then get that barge going. I don't know. So let me go right over here. Or maybe these fellas are gonna have a key and they're gonna give it to me to open it up. I don't even know. Let's just try. Right, grab the money and give it to her.
There you go. Here's your money. I've checked it. It's all there.
Come on, buddy.
Thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman. I'm not the only one around here. We pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you. Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
I don't understand anything he's saying. Something about telephone. Interesting.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput. Now that is annoying. What are you gonna do next? We wait repairman. Well, I don't have the time to wait. I'll have to go have a look. There must be some way of releasing the opening mechanism. Take key. Sailor
Wait, what?
always need key for lock.
Ah, so maybe they actually have the key for me. There we go. Right, give me the key, buddy. I was looking for this key forever. I had no idea
thanks.
where I was supposed to find it. Right, let me grab the key then. Finally, we got the key. Well, in this case, it means we're gonna be able to fix it, right? So, let me make my way back to the device. Hopefully, using this key, we can open up the hatch and we can fix up the device somehow. Right, come on, Kate. Finally, we're getting out of here. It took us quite a bit of work to figure out what we have to do. But I think the part that kind of got me stuck here was the fact that I didn't talk enough with the professor there about Hans, and that's what unlocked more things to do.
Hello?
Hey, how's my little baby girl? I was thinking about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic fur coat. You are wrapping up warm, aren't you? I mean, people in foreign countries never know how to dress properly for the weather.
Mom, it's so sweet of you to worry, but I'm fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's...
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
No, I suppose I won't.
Frank invited me to a big charity show organized by, someone or another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh, too emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has, Mom.
It would be so good if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
I'll look out for them, Ma. Nice to hear your voice. Lots of love.
Well, to you too, my little munchkin.
Alright, well, at least finally we listened up to her a little bit. So, let me go to the device here and try to open this up. Again, I'm still really enjoying the fact that from time to time we're getting a little bit of phone calls from back home, trying to get a little bit of a glimpse into her life, I guess. So, first of all, we gotta interact with this one. We gotta use the key with this. Oh, what now? The heck? We got north, south, east, west. Yeah, let's just read the instructions.
The instructions are written in a language I don't recognize.
Seriously?
The instructions are...
So what am I supposed to do then? Oh, there's two numbers we gotta press apparently. But I have no idea what numbers. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with the powder? No. No, I cannot do anything with the powder then. So what language is this from? Am I supposed to just guess? I'm so confused. Hold up, let me try something. Let me see. So this is a phone number over here that we can call, right? So the phone number is 2766 6742. Can I maybe call this phone number with my mobile phone and see what's gonna say? Yeah, let's just try it. So the number is 2766 6742. Send. Let's see what this says.
Welcome to the East Block Control
Alright,
Center.
so this works.
To start, press the number sign.
Start, press the number sign. I guess this?
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3.
We're using the Bergstad lock, so let's press 4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2.
Alright, let's press 1.
You want to raise the water level in the
Yes.
Bergstadt lock? To confirm your choice, press star.
Star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional
seriously?
technician
Come on.
is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please...
So how do I figure out the number here then? Oh, you know what? What if I use code 4 and 1? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Because of course, if I call the number right, they're telling me to put in the number for the actual location, which of course is 4. This is telling the coordinates, which 4 is Bergstadt, and 1 is saying that we want to raise it up. Do we want to lower it actually? For 1. 4. Isn't it like that? Interesting. Oh! What did I just do? Oh, I get it. So 4-2 is lowering it. Never mind. I did it. Are you kidding me right now? So I did have to go with 4 and 2. Alright. In that case, I gotta just tell those guys that we fixed it, and they should go on and progress. And once they're gonna come back, then I'm gonna have to put 4 and 1 and raise it up. I get it. So the commands were actually the ones that we were using on the phone when we called the instructions, right? When we called the hotline, we had to use 4 for Barkstadt and 2 for lowering down the water. And I think next up we're gonna have to use again 4 for Barkstadt and then 1 for raising up the waters. I get it. Man, I really thought I was supposed to kind of understand the language there and just try to speak with people around here until they're gonna help us out, but apparently not. Alright, come on, Kate. Almost there. We are almost out of here.
Hey there, on the boat.
My
Locks.
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte Ladies. Alle twee, range alle dingen en obligados de dame. Ach, zit content on zurück again.
He's
What
happy.
did your husband say?
You, hurry up. We hurry to travel again.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Alright, there we go. Finally. Of course, they're gonna be able to cross. Make their way next to the train. But next up, in order for them to help my train, I do have to raise the water levels once again. I'm pretty sure about it, right? Alright, there we go, Kate. Let me go all the way to the left side. And ultimately, raise up the water levels. Hopefully this works. Alright, look at that. The boat is here. And next up, all we gotta do is just raise it back up. So it's gonna be 4, 1, this. There we go. That's how you do it. So we had to hit the star there in order to confirm the command, I guess. Alright, now I think we gotta find something, some sort of a chain to tie it up with the train, right? How do I even do it? Right, let's see. So we got this going. Next up, all I gotta do is just traverse to the other side. Actually, yeah, I think we gotta traverse the other side. Never mind. Alright, there we go, Kate. Keep her going. Now, I wonder if those guys are gonna give me the chains that I should tie up to the train, or am I supposed to find some somewhere around here, because I have no idea where to look for them. I really don't know.
Hey there, on the boat.
Barge on other side. You still need us?
Yeah, of course I do. Train.
Must be really neat to travel by river.
Oh, slechte boot. Eine vergeten das Grund. Für mich, locker ist fantastica. Eine kleine Rot mit Ustet, okay. You guide.
Excuse me?
What was that?
My husband say he like his barge and he not like your train. Too noisy. If you want to travel in tin can, you stay in tin can.
Sure.
All right. Help?
What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Tak, loco coco mitchen.
What did your husband say?
You attach chain to train and chain put train with barge.
Hop, catch it.
Oh, there we go. He's throwing me the chain. Awesome. So we don't have to look for it, at least. Alright, awesome. We got it. Perfect. Hopefully we can actually grab this, right? And put it on the train. Let's just see. Wait, where's the chain though? Oh, never mind. It's right here.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Oh, you know what? The hook. That's where we needed the hook. There we go. Alright, look at that. That is exactly what we needed because now we're going to be able to use this device to charge it back up. I love it. Alright, let me go ahead and chat with them, I guess. And at the same time, I think I'm going to have what I need in order to wind it back up, right? But before we're going to leave, of course, we're not going to be able to leave unless I'm going to get my mammoth back. And I'm pretty sure that the professor is going to call me on the phone so that I can go and check out his class, I guess. Oh, yep, look at that. Just as I thought.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Ponce. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukols at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
I knew it. Alright, so let me make my way then. Let me just skip as I'm gonna make my way back to the lecture hall and see what that's gonna be all about. Alright, let us see here. So first of all, we gotta climb all the way to the top on this side at the university. Come on, buddy. I'm hoping I'm not gonna be able to. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to do any extra stuff in order to get my mammoth back once the lecture is gonna be done, though.
There
we
you
go.
are, Miss Walker.
Perfect.
Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson.
What's funny is that not many people are attending, eh? Yeah, look at that. Just 5? Yeah, just 5 and 6 with me, I guess.
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Syberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. And curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yuko's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yuko people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. The ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukos learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yuko shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice ark is a very good example, and you are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Syberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yuko's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukos were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhoz and Sovkhoz systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukos' traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yuko population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukos have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukos have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
All right, awesome. That was really interesting. At least we got a little bit of a lecture here about the mammoths and the Yukos, of course. Interesting. Am I going to be able to also go to the right side there as these guys are going? Because I know that that door was locked previously. Interesting. Now, at the same time, he did say something about a pamphlet. I'm not quite sure if I do have that. Yeah, I don't see it in my inventory here. Mushroom guy. Yeah, I definitely don't see the pamphlet. But can I go through this door then?
No point.
Oh, it's locked. Anyway, I thought that the reason they showed me those students going to the right side there was because they actually unlocked that door, but apparently not. So in that case, let me make my way then back to the lab, get myself the mammoth back again, including the photos, of course, and I think that is everything that we need. I think we are ready to get out of this place and carry on the adventure. So, let's see. Let me see if I can go this way. I don't know if the professor is still going to be in the lab or not, but definitely gonna have to grab my doll and the photos. Oh, the professor is here actually, never mind. So let me go ahead and grab the doll. There we go. That is one important thing that we needed in order to progress. Let me grab another one from here. So these are photos apparently, eh? The Legend of the Ivory Ark. Interesting. I think I'm gonna leave this one for the next episode. I'm gonna read it later on. For now, let me just chat with the professor, tell goodbye, and be on our way.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Not much, buddy. I think I just wanted to say
Sorry?
goodbye. Alright, well, in that case, you know what? Let me just skip as I'm gonna get back to the train, hop on in, and see if we're gonna finally be able to leave this place once and for all. Alright, and we're back to the train. Now, in order to get this thing to roll, of course, we gotta get ourselves to the other side so that we can activate the mechanism. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm not gonna have to do anything about it other than just turn it right or activate a lever. I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's actually gonna work perfectly without me having to do anything else. First of all, let me activate, I guess, this. And then we're gonna have to pull this, right? There we go. And ultimately pull this. Finally. Man, this took way too much work. But I love it that we finally figured it out. Alright, and lastly, I think all I gotta do is just put the mammoth back inside the train, and then we're ready to leave.
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrickstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar is an automaton created by Mr. Vorarlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes? Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you've calmed down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Wow, seriously, buddy? Come on. Did you seriously have to be like that? Well, that was interesting. Anyway, guys, you know what? I think it's gonna be the end of this episode, and we'll come back the next one. I'm just gonna hop on the train, put the mammoth back in its place, and carry on the adventure. So until next time, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.